Hello people, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. This is my live stream review of the game which took place yesterday between Chelsea and West Ham United, and the game finished in a 1-1 draw. I'm going to be honest with you, not exactly the best attacking display, but not the worst. I mean, we did create chances, we just didn't put them away in my opinion, and that was the main thing which cost us. Also defensively, I thought we were actually alright, I'd say, bar the mistakes we made post the 70th minute, which is when we conceded the goal, I believe. But overall, I didn't think it was that. I actually thought it was a decent performance. Yes, I might get slated for that, but I actually thought that we were the better team yesterday. We were much the better side. We created so many chances, but the biggest thing in football is that if you don't take your chances and the other team does, and they only get one chance, then it's called punishment. But overall, I didn't think it was that bad of a performance, like I just said. In terms of the lineup, if I remember correctly, sorry, Conte went with Courtois in goal. He went with a 3-4-3. Courtois in goal, a back three of Cesar Azpilicueta, Gary Cahill in the middle, and Antonio Rudiger on the left hand side of the back three. He went with the same midfield four which played against Tottenham and got beaten 3-1, and that midfield four was Moses, Kante, Fabregas and Marcos Alonso, and he went with the same front three which also got beaten by Tottenham, and that was Willian. For me, the players which stood out were Cesar Azpilicueta. Gary Cahill actually did pretty well up until the mistake he made, and yes, that was his fault. He should have left it for Courtois to catch. But other than that, I thought he dealt with Arnautovic really well, and I was actually worried as soon as I saw the team sheets. I was really worried because I saw that he was playing in the centre, and all of you know what's happened to him whenever he's played in the centre of a back three. But yeah, I thought that he did really well. For me, Antonio Rudiger, definitely one of the best free players on Chelsea's side on the pitch yesterday. He played really well. He tried to start attacks. He just wasn't successful in my opinion. So unlucky from him, but he actually tried. He did really well. For me, Kante, definitely, he's our man of the match in my opinion. He ran the show in midfield. He's stopping everything. Look at that tackle in the dire minutes. Was it? No, it was definitely not a penalty. He got the ball, and it's typical Kante. He's not human. He's an alien. He just doesn't stop running, and I feel sorry for him sometimes because he's just around people who give the ball away sometimes. Another good performance, Alvaro Morata. I think that he could have had a goal. I don't think it was necessarily offside. I'll have to look at it again. What do you think? Because that was a tight one, but I actually thought that he led the line pretty well. I also thought that Eden Hazard led the line pretty well. I mean, he did create chances for the rest of the players, but they just didn't take them. He was creating runs, he was doing what he had to do, he was getting fouls, and that is typical Eden Hazard. But yeah, I felt sorry for some of the players out there, because the rest of the players, in which I didn't really mention, were the ones who let Chelsea down yesterday. Because, like I said, in the first half, it was Chelsea were much the better side. They were much the better side. They created the chances, and it was a shame that only one of them was on target, and that was the goal. But they created chances. Morata had a goal ruled out for offside. Yes, it was offside, but at least he was in the box and getting shots off. Yes, they obviously don't count because they're offside, but you get the idea. Players who I thought didn't really do so well. Victor Moses. Well, no, not Victor Moses. I thought he had an alright game, I'd say. Players who I thought didn't do well. Fabregas. I thought he was absent yesterday. Not as usual best. I think the age is catching up to him. I'm not one to go overboard with bad player performances, but I thought that it wasn't Cesc Fabregas' day yesterday. I didn't think it was a good performance at all from him yesterday. Another player who I thought didn't have the best of games, Marcos Alonso. I do love the guy. He runs down the wing, but he looked shattered again. He looked shattered, but yeah, it's not his best performance from me. Another player, Willian. I didn't think he turned up yesterday. He did have a few attempts on goal, but other than that, his general play wasn't at his best. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just picking out players, but hopefully I'm not, because I'm not that. Like I said, I'm not that person. But the overall performance, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. I'd say it was a decent performance. We should have taken our chances, because again, like I said in my video where I explained 4 things in which the Chelsea first team needed to do in order to get a result, one of the things is that we needed to be clinical, because if we didn't, players like Javier Hernandez will punish us, as he always seems to do. But I'm not annoyed. To be honest, with the way we went about the game after the 70th minute, or whenever we conceded the goal, I genuinely thought that we could lose the game and lose the record. But with Chelsea now, anything's possible. At the moment, Chelsea's like a box of chocolates. You don't know what to expect, because they do have good players. I mean, we do have good players, but some of them are just not performing. I mean, look at Antonio Rudiger's post-match interview with Sky Sports. He did apologise, because he did try. I mean, for me, the funniest thing, it's a shame that I can't speak. I only got 5 hours sleep, so forgive me. I was watching the main event. I was watching a live event, so forgive me for stuttering. But yeah, what was I saying? It's a shame that there was no celebratory prompt in all of the players. It's a shame that there was a lack of passion, and that they didn't concentrate for the entire 90 minutes, which is another thing I said that we needed to do. But we go again. We've got Southampton in 5 days. On Saturday, with the early kickoff, we're playing at St Mary's. Oh god, that's going to be a tough one. Southampton they're a very good side. I don't think that they should be where they are. Yes, you may argue that if you're in a position in the table, then that's where you deserve to be. But Southampton, I don't think that they're a bad side. I think that they're a really good side, and I actually think that they have a decent record against us. They haven't won against us in the last since 15-16, but that wasn't a while ago. So do not underestimate Southampton, because they do have some good players. But oh my gosh, I really don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about Chelsea right now, because like I said to a friend of mine, I said that Chelsea's like trying to put a hyper baby to sleep. It's just impossible to deal with. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you disagree or agree with anything I've said. I'll see you all very soon. Come on, you Blues. And last but definitely not least, rest in peace, Ray Wilkins. It's a shame that they didn't get the win for you. Hopefully they do so against Southampton. Yes, it won't be the dream outcome of the Southampton game away from home, because like I've literally just said, it's away from home. But yeah, come on, you Blues. Get the win for Ray Wilkins against Southampton, and peace. Come on, Chelsea.